I struggled to make any progress in my glutes for months until I added this glute and hamstring workout into my routine. So let me walk you through exactly what I do, starting with my holy grail workout, the hip thrust. Now, my biggest problem is that I am quad dominant. I did a lot of movements that involve my quads, which caused my quads to grow over my glutes. So we're going to use a shorter range of motion for these hip thrusts and really focus on the top half of the movement. Next, we're going to work our glutes in the lengthened position with a hip hinge movement. This is the RDL. I really think about just pushing my hips back for this movement. Then to bring the weight back up, I thrust forward. This helps me take a little bit of pressure off my back and really engage my glutes and hamstrings. And to help further bias the glutes, we're going to keep a slight bend to the knee. After this, we're going to go into an isolation exercise for the hamstrings. I'm just doing some seated hamstring curls here. I like to do these in the middle of my workout because I feel like it helps fatigue my hamstrings before the next exercise. Really want to push myself here to failure each and every set. Now, this is one of my favorite movements for the glutes. This is the glute focused hyperextension. Again, I feel like doing hamstring curls beforehand helps to pre-exhaust my hamstrings so I can feel this more on my glutes. Try to imagine this movement as a hip thrust by thrusting my hips into the pad in order to bring the weight back up. Lastly, we're going to end with an isolation exercise for the glute medius muscle, which is responsible for that shelf look. We're doing some glute medius kickbacks, kicking back at a slight angle and pausing at the top of the movement. And that is it for the perfect glute and hamstring workout.